How's it going, folks? Welcome back to my World of Warcraft playthrough on the Human Paladin Artraxius. We are in the Winterspring. We're in our final zone. The final zone of the, well, what we originally began. Way back when. Our base game. Oh, more or less base game. It's kind of changed over the years. The base game is, but the original, I guess the revamped zones after the Cataclysm occurred. So this is our final zone, going through story on the Alliance side. But if you'd like to see this series right from the beginning, which was my very first episode on this channel, you can do so by clicking the series playlist in the top right in the description or in the pinned comment. So I'm here for Scolding Signs and also the High Chief, Winterfall, which he is over there. Now, somebody had asked me recently, where did I get this helmet from? And I looked at that comment and thought, I have absolutely no idea. All I know is I've got it. I thought it was the heritage armor, but I'm not 100% certain. So let's have a look.
Shop, browse, smell.
It's called the Lion Guard Great Helm. So, part of the Lion Guard set. It is the heritage armor, okay. Yeah, because when I was looking up the heritage armor, I saw this. And I remember getting that, but I don't remember getting this. So maybe we just got a bunch of recolors at the same time. So there you go. The heritage armor I got by doing the heritage quest. How you get that quest, how you kick it off, I don't quite remember. I think it was just given to me when I loaded in one day. You might be able to find it. Hang on, there's probably a... Where's the things to do? Suggested content. It might be under this somewhere if you look through that. There's like a lot of things here, so it may be there, or you might... Oh, free money. I'll take that. You might find it there, or maybe it was somewhere in Stormwind. SI7, maybe? Yeah. What you can do, the best thing you can do, if none of that works, I'd suggest going to the adventure guide, having a look through it first. If that doesn't work, just Google it. It's so simple. You give it a little Google. I'm sure it'll tell you where to go. But yeah, from memory, it was a good little quest line. I think I did it as part of Dragonflight. I think. You gotta remember, I play a lot of World of Warcraft series here. And other series on other channels as well. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of everything. But yeah. Oh, hang on, where's High Chief? High Chief! The Timbermore Outpost. I see you, Chief. Who's this guy? Oh, he ran off. He actually reset. The Wolf Runner shoes. Sorry, buddy. The final piece. The log you found on the High Chief looks extensive, but after looking through a couple of the pages, you find that you cannot read the text. The markings are so crude and poorly formed that you are not sure if anyone would be able to read them, but perhaps Donovan will be able to tell you what it says. Coming in for a landing.
Hi. Watch your back.
Thank you so much, Atraxius. I hope to get back to my studies without worry that I will be ambushed. Please, accept this as a reward. I accept.
Be good. Off with you.
What did you find?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, that's quite a bit of it. The Winterfall are slipping further and further. And now we'll have to worry about the other wildlife as well, in time.
Watch your back.
Now, what's this, Atraxius?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, I wonder what all of this means. I can't make anything out.
Off with you.
Words of the High Chief? The Winterfall are no longer a threat to me, but if you still want to find out what was driving the Firbolg to create and consume this strange firewater, I think you should seek out Kelek Skykeeper. He's a druid that once worked to help cleanse Felwood with the Emerald Circle, and has since come here to study the nearby ruins. You might be able to find him in the east, at Lake Kel'Theril, where he spends his time recently.
Be good.
Alright, I'm off. I shall make my way. So we're going over here. Just fly to the point where that camp is. Kel'Theril. Oh yeah, so just a reminder for people that are wanting to do something similar where you cap your experience. I still don't quite know whether it's 59 or 60. I've locked it at 58 and I've been done with it. That's what I'm going to leave it at. I feel like I don't want to get too close to the line and potentially won't be able to do what I'm doing, as in it'll push me towards the expansions, or I'll be too high level and be able to beat up everything within, with a one shot. So I've capped it at 58. I think other people have mentioned like capping at 30 and so on, but it's too late for that. I'm already 58. So what I've done is I've capped it at 58. Where you do that is you have to visit the experience eliminator. So for the orcs, or for the horde side rather, you got to go to Orgrimmar, and it's in this spot right here in the Valley of Honor. Go up there, go right to the top, and I think it's a rogue and he's stealth, which is kind of funny in itself, but anyway, you're looking for that person, and they'll have the title Experience Eliminator. So just talk to them, pay them some gold, and you'll stop your experience. And for the Alliance, it's in Stormwind. In Stormwind Keep. And so here's the throne room, and it's just over here, and there's a guy at the back. Again, I can't remember. He might actually be stealth. So yeah, just go and have a chat to him. Just look around. He's in this corner around there. That's who I talked to stop my experience.
What brings you here?
It seems like, I feel like at this point it shouldn't be so hidden away. It should just be something here, that once you get to like 50 something and you're at risk of being pushed towards the, expansion, the current expansion, it should just pop up and say, hey, look, we're about to boot you off to the new expansion, but if you want to stay here, just click this button and we'll stop your experience, and if you want to turn it back on, you've just got to go and visit this person. Because I don't think that's... I feel like this is still kind of hidden away. But, you know, maybe, hey, it's been a while since I turned the experience on. Maybe they have done that in the meantime. Anyway. What is it you carry, Paladin?
May the stars...
Ah, yes. If you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you. Kellic flips through the pages. When I am able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, Artraxius. Very little is known about the Winterfall Furbolg. Strength of the High Chief.
Go in peace.
Strength of the High Chief. Where did it go? Oh, there. No, my cannon. I'm going to have the cannon for life. Cannon forever. Alright, now that I'm in the ruins, we've got this quest. Speak with a Kaldari spirit at Lake Kel'Theril in Winterspring. At this lake, the crystal of Zin-Malor was stolen by the Highborne. The crystal was a powerful artifact that bent arcane magic in wild and unpredictable ways, but it could only be held by the worthy and brought doom upon all others. The spirits that wander here span generations, each shackled here by Zin-Malor. Some will speak and tell their fates. Should you wish to learn the fate of Zin-Malor, seek the spirit at the center of the lake. Quel'Dorai?
Hello.
Pity me, stranger, and all the highborn, for it was here our folly began, our folly that cursed our children, and our children's children, to this day.
Goddess, watch over you.
Prior to the highborn, 10,000 years ago, the highborn lived here in prosperity. We considered ourselves above the common ranks of the other night elves. With our every need met by magic and wealth, we led lives of indulgence and amusement and greed. The spirits you see here are overwhelmed with remorse and regret. Their anguish chains them here. If you wish to learn more of Kel'Theril and Zin-Malor, free them from their agony.
Good luck, friend.
So I wonder,
What
do
brings you here?
the Horde speak to this spirit? A withered spectre? The withered? And a spectre? The crystal can be found if we can just find it again. Anguished Highborne. The crystal will save us. We can be saved. If we can just find it again. No, I was to live forever. I will still. The crystal has returned. You must leave. Relief at last. It's our fault. The destruction is all our fault. Leave now. You do not deserve to suffer the crystal's wrath. Off she goes to the moon. Thank you.
Can I assist you?
The crystal of Zin-Malor was stolen from a far-off temple without remorse. Its ability to control the arcane was too tempting, and when it was toyed with, its shattering cursed us all. Kel'Theril suffered until the Sundering destroyed it for good. The curse of Zin-Malor binds all who seek its power here. I was the first to fall to its temptation. Thousands of years later, our long-lost descendants would be next.
Elune, light your path.
Not long after my death, the greed of my people would lead to their exile, a continent away. They would become Quel'Dorei, the High Elves. In Quel'Thalas, they would bathe in the power of the Sunwell and forget their legacy of desire and greed. These distant descendants returned here, drawn by the hand of fate, doomed to repeat history. Hear their tale now, as I have.
Be careful.
Oh, it's not a horde quest at all.
How may I help?
Maybe shared quest? We were proud and noble. Our faith in the light protected us. And with the Sunwell, we wanted for nothing. Because of that blindness, we came here to repeat the tragedy of history, as our entire race would in time.
Till next we meet.
100 years ago, I and a small group of other High Elves traveled here from our homeland Quel'Thalas. We sought the ancient mysteries of Kel'Theril to find out why it was destroyed. We found fragments in the ice, shards of the crystal. The Archmage we accompanied did not take long to fall under their sway, and our foolishness we noticed too late. His spirit wanders in the southeast, among those he drove to madness, still clutching the memory of the precious shard. The obsession of one of our own brought the curse of Zin-Malor upon us all.
Good luck, friend.
Alright, story time's over. Archmage Maenius. Betrayed Rangers. Find peace, Ranger. Peace be with you. Archmage Maenius. You don't understand. I had to study it. I had to. Forgive me. The memory of Zin-Malor, a spectral and wispy image of a crystal shard.
I am honored.
Maenius was a powerful mage and an honorable elf. His spirit did not deserve such an ignoble fate.
Be careful.
We were shocked before he died. Shocked that one among our noble and austere kind could descend into vicious obsession so quickly. We died as naive fools. the victims of our own blithe assumptions. The living would know that these events would play out yet again, both here and among the entire elven race, with the fall of Kel'Therilis.
Good luck, friend.
Descendants of the High Elves, long after my death, my people would suffer an even greater mistake. The High Elves relied on the Sunwell and its glory, never imagining a world without it. We would never make preparations to deal with such a fate. Later, when the Sunwell fell to the forces of the undead, what was left of my descendants would be lost and helpless, and the path they would take in response would change them forever. The Sindarai, still striving for redemption, would return here as well.
Till next we meet.
Victory lies ahead.
Descendants of the High Elves, we were not naive, as our forefathers were. We were suspicious and cunning, and ready for betrayal at every turn. Yet our pride and greed drove us to ruin once more. How many more will be lost to Kel'Theril?
Shorel Aran.
The pain of the Blood Elves? 1 year ago, the legend of the crystal of Zin-Malor reached Silvermoon, and I led a group of the finest warriors and scholars available to this land. We brought ample mana crystals, so none of us would be tempted to taste the crystal itself. The crystal did not need our hunger to ruin us. Once in our possession, it warped all but me into wretched beasts. The wretched souls still wander, seeking more lives to chain to this lake. Will you give them mercy, or flee to die on safer ground someday?
Keep your wits about you.
And there are the withered spectres. What is that? There does appear to be a sturdy chest there. Almost got hit by that bubble. The Stone Raven. The living Farstrider, who sent you here, could not bear to see our fate. He ran. A wise decision. If one now holds the crystal of Zin-Malor again, it will spell the doom of all around them. It should never have been reassembled. The Blade of Wretched Spirits. The Mace of the Sindarai. Interesting looking blade.
Hold your head high.
The Curse of Zin-Malor. You have seen enough. Know that the Crystal of Zin-Malor brings only ruin to all around it. Leave this place if you do not wish to join us.
We will have justice.
The Master would have you silent! Shade of the Spirit Seeker, what? Fear not, Zin-Malor. It will never belong to another. The Orb of Kel'Theril. Return to Kellig. The Shade. Yes. Yes, I saw it too.
Good luck, friend.
You say it spoke of a master? Of one who holds Zin-Malor? Oh, this is grave news. You must act, Paladin. I saw the shade fly off to the south. Take the path to the upper ruins, and you may be able to climb the frozen waterfall after it. And do not let your guard down. It may be waiting for you. Pursuit of shades? We must discover who commands this monstrosity. I could fly up there, but let's take the path. The path which flows through here.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Is that thorium? What are you doing here? Oh, we gotta watch out for the arcane boulders. Avoid the arcane boulders. Shard of the Spirit Speaker. This was left left behind by the shade. Did you find the shade? Was anything left to indicate its origin? Let me see. Faintly written among the engraved incantations is the name of its master, Umbrance.
Good luck, friend.
Trailing the Spirit Speaker. I have heard tales of Umbrance, though I have not ever met him in person. Rumor has it that he's been collecting magical artifacts, though for what purpose I couldn't say. Best pass this information on to a trusted ally. Nim, the High Elf, can be found within Everlook, the large goblin town to the northeast. Tell him all that we have learned today.
Farewell.
Trailing the Spirit Speaker. Just double checking, did I need to go back to Felwood? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, well, as we make our way over to Goblin Town, I'm going to leave the episode here for today. If you'd like to see more, make sure you click the sub button. If you could do me a favor, click that like button. And if you'd like to support me, you can do so by clicking the join button. Until the next episode, I shall see ya. Bye.